for watching. Today is a very lucky day because we got a chance to have a Q&A session with no other than World Miss Tourism Ambassador Philippines 2018 and 2019, Loraine Joy Arpia.
Loraine Joy Albania Arpia, Socorro Oriental Mindoro.
Giving us a chance to have a Q&A session with you.
My pleasure, always.
Thank you. Ayan, so as a beauty queen, alam kong sanay ka na sa mga Q&A, di ba? So, pero ngayon, kahit na may Q&A session tayo, may twist, syempre. So, instead of answering questions, you will be the one to ask questions. So, I have here 7 topics, and you will choose 4. And for each topic, you have to think of a question. And syempre, kailangan may sagot yung mga tanong. So, narito ako para sagutin ang mga katanungan mo.
Okay.
Okay. So, after ng 4 na topic natin na masasagot, pipili ka ng isa sa mga iyon na pag-uusapan natin. So, we'll discuss further and hopefully, our viewers will learn something from us. Are you excited?
Super.
Okay, so first topic.
Am I gonna read it or?
Yes.
Okay. Pride. So with the very timely issue that we have right now, what can you say about the Pride March of LGBT community?
Well, I think regarding the Pride March, I'd like to take it as an opportunity to invite everyone to attend our Pride March and also to remember why we have Pride March in the very first place. Because it actually started as a protest way back, I'm not sure of the year, but it started as a protest and later on it continued as a call and as a celebration of equality, and at the same time it's a venue now for the LGBT community to raise their advocacies, concerns, and their calls for the people. So I'd like to invite everyone to join the Pride March on June 29.
Oh, investment. I was thinking when investment comes to my mind, ako na pumapasok sa isip ko is chinkitan, if you're familiar with chinkitan. My question for you is, do you think chinkitan is helping the economic community of the Philippines?
To be honest, I'm not really familiar with chinkitan, but knowing the ipon challenges and the advices that he gives to the people, I think that in a way, it can be a step towards the growth of our economy if everyone would follow the same principle. But then again, we know that the economy doesn't only rely on the people, and on the people on the grounds. Like, for example, if every employed person or every student or every citizen of the Philippines would do that and would have that mindset of saving and of investing, it can help their personal economic stature. But we have to take into consideration the bigger picture of the country, how our officials, how the bigger how the economists, how the capitalists are also playing the game of the economic of the Philippines. So I guess it can be a step towards growth, but it's not enough. It doesn't end there.
Right.
Save. Okay. So for the third topic, that was a bit hard. I was challenged, but that's the point of this episode.
got equality in my third bunot. So my question for you is, how can you say that Filipinos are giving much equality when it comes to the usual genders that we have, which is male and female, and the LGBT?
To be honest, based on my observation, I think there's still a lot of inequality in the Philippines when it comes to male, female, and the LGBT community. There are still many companies that do not accept, that discriminate the LGBT community. There are still, well, on the streets, for example, there are still many harassments going on to the female, and even to male. There are also harassments going on to male. And I think the root of all this is the inequality. In our mindset, people think that they are more superior, or this other sector is less superior. So I think there's still a greater call that we need for the Philippines, for the Filipinos, to practice more equality.
That we all thank you. Yes.
That's all, thank you. Yes. And our last topic for today.
And I got here social media. So this is one of the most common question that I heard about pageant industry. So, do you think social media helps teenagers, and why?
Thank you for that very wonderful question. Well, honestly, I think social media is like love. It can either make or break you. Yeah. Because let's be honest, social media is a very useful tool in connecting people, in disseminating information, in promoting advocacies. But at the same time, it's a very open medium where teenagers, children can access different kinds of content that may not be appropriate to their age yet.
Yeah.
So I guess what we need here is more guidance from the parents, from the adults, and at the same time, for the adults, more responsibility in posting their contents. That's all. Thank you!
Very well elaborated.
Sabi ko kanina, 4 lang. Pero, para mas mahaba ang ating discussion, let's ubos-ubos. So,
Do we
yeah.
have 4 more?
We have 3
Or
more.
3 more? Okay. Beauty.
That I have before.
Yeah, I have your view. So my question for you, agad-agad, no, is this one is the question sa akin nung Mysteries in Philippines. So,
Oh, pressure. Hindi ko napanood yung video.
magnificent. Anyway, ayan. Do you think pageant industry uplifts women or not? Yeah.
Pageant industry can uplift a woman because I believe that being uplifted depends on how the woman herself looks at it. So there may be other women who thinks that pageants are just, a way for male gaze. But there are also women who find pageant as an outlet to boost their confidence, to show their power. So I think, just like anything, pageant is... Hindi ko na mahanap yung word. Okay na yun.
Pageant is too.
Pageant is, just there. Pageant is in the eye of the beholder.
Pageant is the platform for every woman's voice to be heard.
Oh, I love that.
Actually,
Okay. So that's our cameraman's perspective.
Yeah.
whatever.
Do you think pageants empower or take advantage of women?
Thank you. I think pageants empower women. The pristine sceneries and magnificent greeneries of this prestigious pageant really helps to boost our self-confidence, our self-worth, and the value that we have in ourselves. And I think that through pageant industry, we develop our own selves when it comes to knowing our strengths and weaknesses. And as a tourism ambassador, I would wholeheartedly share to the world this diversity that we have in our prestigious pageant in Miss Tourism Philippines 2018. Thank you.
Our last two topics.
Tourism! Wow!
Very.
I love this. Ayan. What can you say about the status of our ecotourism right now? As of 2019, actually.
So to answer your question, I honestly believe that our ecotourism right now is rising and is continuously rising. But I felt like the popularity is higher outside the Philippines than for tourists, for local tourists. Because if you hear many foreign tourists, they actually love traveling to the Philippines because of our beautiful beaches, our natural, pristine environment, and all the mountains, the seas, the lakes, and everything. But for the Filipinos, I think many are still more looking outside the box, outside the country. Yeah. So I think there's still a need for greater call for the local tourism to increase, and at the same time, on the other side of this beautiful rising ecotourism is also still the rising number of plastics in our seas.
Oh, yeah.
The rise, yes, the areas, the coastal areas that are slowly being washed, being covered, or being water is slowly eating the coastal area. So we also have to take a look into that on how we can solve this as mahaba ng sagot ko. So how we can improve and protect our environment along with the promotion of our ecotourism. Yes.
Very well said.
Yeah. Last topic.
Alright.
Yeah.
Finally.
Finally.
So I have here, last question, education. So my question for you is, as of Duterte's term today, what can you say about the K-12 and the free education for the state universities?
I think it's very ideal and promising to have free education for all college students in government and state universities and colleges. But at the same time, we have to take a look and review where the budget was actually taken, because I may not be very familiar with the exact details, but if I remember correctly, during the time that this was passed, there was a big protest because of the big cut of budget from another sector, which I am not sure. So if you're watching and you know, you may comment it down and let's open a discussion for that. With the K-12, we also have to consider if our teachers and the facilities and the schools and the materials are already ready before it was implemented. Because when it was implemented, it felt like it was in a rush. Like everything else was not yet that prepared, but it has to be done already. So there are many. My brother is a school teacher, former school teacher, and we once talked about it, how there was still lack of training for the teachers, especially for the older teachers who are not very technologically inclined, or computer experts. So there, I think the visions, the ideals, the goals are very good too. Very promising. Like we would love to have that, but at the same time, we always have to look at the bigger picture of everything. Yeah. So if you know a better answer, comment it down below. Yay! So we now completed our 7 topics. Now, you can choose one of these 7. So we have equality, we have pride, investment, tourism, social media, beauty, and education. So you can choose, and from that topic, you can also give your insights and anything you want to say about it, and we can discuss further.
Yeah, I'll be choosing investment because as a marketing student, of course, it is one of the most gas topic that is being discussed to us since first year to fourth year. And I also want to share my insights about investment. And there are different areas of investing. Of course, first one, as a marketing student, the investing that I'm referring to is investment of business for your future, of course. Because most of the Filipinos don't know how to manage their money when it comes to yung pagsahod, yung
Yeah, I
pag-salary
agree with
na.
that.
Diba? Kasi it is more of, what do you call this, luho instead of the priorities that we need to prioritize. Second is beauty. Because most of the girls really need to invest on their faces, of course, on their bodies. That's why we have the so-called skincare. Especially when the girls, di ba may mga memes sa Facebook na when the girls, yung mapapadaan sa Watsons, sabi bibili lang ng toothpaste pero ang dami na nilang nabili. So,
Nangyayari sa akin yan.
ako I'm really guilty about it kasi it once happened to me. Sabi sa akin yung mama, bumili lang ako ng mouthwash. And then ang dami ko na nabili. I bought eyeshadow, pangkilay, ganyan. So anyway, going back, investing on yourself, of course, in your beauty, it is so-called self-love. Because when you invest on yourself, no one can take it away from you. I mean, your image, how you look, and how you portray yourself to other people. And next one, the last, is investment on your mind. Kasi merong mga sinasabi na maganda ka lang, pero dude, yung gano'n. So, para maiwasan natin yung mga gano'n, kasi syempre, being a beauty queen, you don't have to be that, like, maganda lang. Kailangan meron kang insights about other things that is going around you. So, I would like to encourage women to also invest in their minds and read books. Simply read books. Especially sa mga younger kids. Kasi being a bookworm doesn't mean that you're nerd. I mean, being a bookworm means, for me, it means that you're smart.
And there's nothing wrong with being
Yeah. Definitely.
sa school lang yun dati, bata tayo. Okay. I think in addition din in investing in your mind and in yourself, parang I think we also, kasi minsan 'di ba, paying for our education, yung parang magma-masters tayo or mag-a-attend tayo ng mga special classes after we graduate. So I think that's also one form of investing. And yung sa personal investment din naman, it's aside from beauty investments, of course it's very important to take care of ourselves,
Physical self.
to look clean at least,
Agree. Look
to
good.
look the best that you can to look the best, to look your best, whatever. I think it's also important to one form of personal investment for me is traveling or doing what you can, di ba? Or if you have any hobby, if you love playing the piano, you enroll in a class, ganyan. So I think yun. And
Experiences that couldn't be treat.
yeah. So that's it for today. This vlog is an investment of the channel. Thank you, Loraine, for taking part into this Q&A session.
I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Okay, I hope you guys learned anything from our session, and I hope you also
A lot.
I hope I was able to challenge you enough because it was supposed to be challenging both of us.
Yes.
Were you
constructing sent questions in the spot.
Was it something new to you?
Yeah. Because I'm used to answering questions.
Okay, so at least I achieved my challenge. Okay, so thank you very much, Loraine. Again, Loraine Joy Albania Arpia
Yeah.
is our World Miss Tourism Ambassador Philippines 2018 to 2019. Ayan. So, Loraine, any message for our viewers, for your supporters, fans?
Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at LAURANG6G. And please continuously pray for my incoming international competition this year. I will keep you guys updated for the upcoming competition. When will it be and where?
Remember to seize the day with Carpe diEM! Like and subscribe!